Welcome to Dunder Data Python Challenge number 4. These are daily exercises to challenge your Python skills. You can take all of the challenges at python.dunderdata.com. So in this challenge, you are given any number of lists of numbers, and you are to find the maximum value in each list. Now, what is returned is these maximum values sorted from greatest to least in a list. So we need to find the maximum value of each list first. Let's go ahead and get started down here. And we can use a list comprehension. So let's create a new variable called maxVals, and we will just use a list comprehension here. So we'll iterate through each of the lists, and we'll use the letter L to represent them. So for L in lists, take the maximum L, and then let's just return this just so that we can see what we have. So we're going to answer part of this challenge. So this should give us the maximum of each of the lists. So here's some sample data that is passed into our function. We have 3 lists here, and it looks like 10, 20, and 17 are the max values, and that's what we get. But that's not the solution. We need to sort this list from greatest to least, and the way to do this is with the sorted function. So the sorted function will sort whatever you give it over here and return a list. Now there's a reverse parameter here to sort it in reverse order, and by default it is least to greatest, so reverse will sort it from greatest to least. So that should do it, and that is a perfectly valid solution. Now I want to show one other solution that is in a single line. So instead what we could do, so let me just comment this out for a second. What we could do is use the map function over here. And the way the map function works is that you will provide a function here to be applied to each one of the iterables. So the function we're going to apply here is the max. Our iterable is lists. So this will create that same sequence over here of just maximum values. So this is a little shortcut using the map function, but it does not return a list. Instead, you could wrap it in lists, but you can pass this directly to the sorted function like this, and then the sorted function will take this object, which basically just generates that sequence of maximum values when it's needed, so not necessarily when it's actually called. And so this will essentially represent the list of maximums, but it'll do it in a little less code. So we'll just put this right here, and then we can just execute this, and we should get the same exact solution. So that's another way of writing it. And then we can use the assert statement just to double check that it equals exactly what we see with our eyes, and we don't have any problem with it. So that's the solution to Dunder Data Python Challenge number 4. If you enjoyed this challenge and would like to learn more, then come check out my books and courses at dunderdata.com. I provide a comprehensive path for mastering both Python and Pandas to produce trusted results. Below I have a few of my courses. Exercise Python will teach you the fundamentals of Python. Master Data Analysis with Python is an extremely comprehensive course that will teach you everything there is to know about using the Pandas library to do data analysis. And then my newest course is Build an Interactive Data Analytics Dashboard with Python, which is a really fun and exciting course and teaches you all the steps for launching your very own dashboard with Python.